And I didn't look ahead in the calendar, but your boys' team, the Miami Dolphins, are playing this Thursday night. Hallelujah. And we're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are 1-1. Both teams desperately need a victory because if the Dolphins win, both teams are 1-2. If the Dolphins lose and the Jaguars win, Miami falls into obscurity, to a meaningless position of 0-3, and people are going to continue to talk and say, where's Tua? Why isn't Tua playing? So let's get into the prediction today. First, looking at where these two teams stand in terms of offense, defense, things of that nature. Now, the Jaguars are a little bit better in some areas. Dolphins are better in just one area. So let's begin with offense. The Dolphins 22nd in the league, the Jaguars 20th. So offense is fairly comparable in just the first two games, right? These averages are much better as you get into 5-6 games deep. We're only in 2 games deep so far, so we take them with a grain of salt. Defense, the Dolphins are 30th, which you're not going to win many games when you're almost last in the NFL. Jaguars not much better at 23rd. Passing, and this is odd to me, but the Dolphins are 17th and the Jaguars are 21st. So Fitzpatrick for the Dolphins actually has an advantage this week. See if he can capitalize. Remember, this game is in Jacksonville. Rushing, it could be the difference in this game, as the Dolphins have struggled to stop the run. Going up against the Patriots in week 1, the Bills week 2, the run game on defense has just been terrible. Teams have run all over us. Right now the Jaguars are 12th, the Dolphins 27th. So rushing, there's a big advantage for the Jaguars, and it's something to keep an eye on. If the Dolphins can't stop the run, they are going to lose this game. That's first and foremost. As you dig a little bit deeper into the quarterback situation, Fitzpatrick has 519 yards to Gardner Minshew's 512. So they're very close. The difference is Minshew has 6 TD passes, 2 interceptions. Fitzpatrick, 2 TDs, 3 interceptions, and that's not good. Rushing yards, Gaskin for the Dolphins, just 86 on 16 carries. Robinson for the Jaguars, 164 yards on 32 carries. So they are comparable in terms of average, but Robinson runs the ball twice as many times a game than Myles Gaskin. When you look at receiving yards, Gesicki leading the Dolphins, doing a great job, 11 receptions, 160 yards, and a TD. Chark Jr. with 7 receptions, 109 yards, 1 TD. So you can rest assured that the Jaguars are going to focus heavily on Gesicki here in week 3. Injury report, Dolphins got 5 guys questionable, the Jaguars 4. Notable names that are questionable: defensive end Shaq Lawson, cornerback Xavier Howard, cornerback Byron Jones. So when you look at those 3, those are big question marks for the Dolphins this week. If those 3 guys aren't playing, it's going to be tough to win. But usually, and when it's questionable, a lot of times those guys will play. Tough part is this is a Thursday night football game. You only have 5 days to recover. Some other stats: the Jaguars give up 28.5 a game. Dolphins give up 19.5. Dolphins got the advantage here. So this is a very tough game to choose. The Jaguars are a negative 3-point favorite. So if you take the Fins, you get 3 points. Money line plus 135 for Miami, negative 155 for the Jaguars. So money line might be the way to go for the Dolphins. If that makes you a little nervous and you think they may lose this game, but by just a couple of points, 1 or 2, then you go with the spread. According to the matchup predictor, Jaguars got a 53% chance to win. Miami 47%. So this is going to be a very close game, and really a very tough game to predict because I'm conflicted where I want the Dolphins to win. But when you look at the numbers, it seems the Jaguars have the advantage. But the thing here that's going to lead Dolphins to victory is that the Jaguars give up more points per game than the Miami Dolphins. Even though they're 30th in rush defense, they still give up less than 20 points per game. So that's a big deal. Well, excuse me, I'm reading this wrong. The Miami Dolphins score 19.5 points a game. The Jaguars score 28.5. I was looking at that on defense. Now, points allowed per game, it's basically even, 26.5 to 26. So those two things are going to come to a head. The Dolphins need to score more, and they need to hold Jacksonville to their average. So the Dolphins are going to put up probably 30 points to win this game, and it's very possible that they do so. I expect the Dolphins defense to play better under their head coach, who's a defensive-minded guy for the most part, and will get this defense alive for this game. Now, they're facing a tough quarterback in Gardner Minshew. They're going to have to bring the blitz, but I think the Dolphins' game plan is going to be better than the Jaguars. Both teams coming off a loss. The Dolphins have their back against the wall, where the Jaguars are still 1-1. And I think the Dolphins are going to jump on them this week. It's going to be a close game down the stretch. I believe the Dolphins will get an early lead in the first half. Probably be up by 7 to 10 points in the first half. Jaguars come back, but the Dolphins hold on in the fourth to win this game. I'm going to say 27-24 Miami. So that's our prediction here for Thursday Night Football.
I'm driving downtown towards New York City. Hey. Got my baby boo and she looking so pretty. Word. Already late for the fight of the century. Sitting front row cause we gotta witness history. McGregor walking to the cage, I'm feeling so tipsy. Saw him pre-fight, he said, who's coming with me? Bet on CM or you looking kinda silly. Dropping everything, I'm about to make a milli. Yeah, forget what you heard. If it don't make sense, then it sounds absurd. Screw all the haters, cause the view is so blurred. Make your money how you please, that's my word. Boom. I lay on the couch all day, so what? I dance at the club all night, so what? I make my money how I please, so